Hey, this is Dan. You might have noticed that we're currently between seasons. We wrapped Sarah's coming of age season a few weeks ago, and now we're moving on to my season, which is all about the great man himself, Nicolas Cage. This is a preview from the first two episodes in my coming of Cage season, and it starts with Vampire's Kiss on January the 6th. Had a lot of fun with that one. Make sure you tune in. Before we get to the season preview, I'm just here to ask anyone that listens and enjoys what we do to help out if they can. There's a few ways you can do that financially. We do have a Patreon, so if you want to support what we do on the main feed and get access to extra content, we have a tier for £3 a month. You'll get access to all of our end-of-season wrap shows. For now, there are eight of those wrap shows, and you get a minimum of 2 reviews of brand new movies every single month. We're up to about 90 or so reviews on there now. There is a brand new tier for people that really want to help out. For £5 a month, you get everything that you get in a £3 a month tier. Plus, you get all the main feed episodes 1 week early and without any intros, flabby intros like this one, or Patreon ads or review begging. There is also a free tier over there, and if you sign up for that, you'll get access to our season lineup. So if you want to know what I've got programmed in over the 8 weeks for the Nicolas Cage season, that's the only place you can see it. Of course, not all support has to be financial. If you like what we do and you want to help out in another way, you could firstly make sure that you're definitely subscribed on your podcast player wherever you listen. If you listen on Spotify, you can rate us 5 stars. Really easy. Click the little star icon below the show's artwork. If you have time, submit a review wherever you listen, preferably 5 stars. That would be wonderful. And finally, if you do enjoy what we do, maybe you could share an episode with a friend. Perhaps you know someone whose favourite coming-of-age movie is Come and See. And if you do, I would say, how do you know Sarah? And at the very least, make sure that you're following us on social media. Search for the handle STH_pod on Instagram and Threads. All of the links are in the description. So without further ado, here is a sneak peek of what is coming up in Season 9, which runs from January the 6th to the 24th of Feb. Right, we're back. It's a brand new theme. It's a brand new season. Mm-hmm. It's a brand new year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2025, Sarah.
Well,
for the listener.
Yeah. We're still in the thick of build up to Christmas, technically.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the time this goes out, that's crazy.
Yes, I know.
We're so organised.
Well, I know. I couldn't be more excited for this one. I'll be honest with you. I think at the end of our last main feed episode, what was it? Almost Famous.
Yep.
You coined a phrase from coming of age to coming of cage.
Yeah.
So we've got 8 Nicolas Cage movies to go through.
Which is like what? 0.2% of his filmography.
It was so hard to get it down to 8.
Yeah, I bet.
There are a few that I was considering, which we'll probably go through in the wrap show in 8-9 weeks' time.
Well, we've already covered 2 Nick Cage films unintentionally.
Yeah. Which were?
Dream Scenario.
Yeah.
And Con Air. Both your seasons.
Oh, they were both. You're right. So at the end of this season, we would have covered 10 Nicolas Cage films in total.
All chosen by you.
Yeah. Brilliant.
You're sitting there in your Nicolas and the Cages fake band t-shirt as well.
My new favourite apparel.
Apparel?
Apparel? Yeah. T-shirt, never coming off.
Never?
This is remaining on my persons at all times.
Oh, that's going to get stinky.
No, because I'm going to buy multiple of the same T-shirt and just have each, like, wash one and then wear one and then wash one and wear one.
You're going to be that guy.
Yeah, I'm going to be the guy that wears Nicolas and the Cage's band T-shirt guy.
Until you find a better Nicolas Cage T-shirt.
I don't think... Have you seen this Nicolas Cage T-shirt?
I'm looking at it right now.
I don't think you can improve upon this.
It is perfection, yeah. You're correct.
Yeah. It was super difficult to whittle it down to just 8 movies. Today we're covering Vampire's Kiss from 1988.
Oh, we sure are.
So I thought we would start with that one because I had an idea of doing this one in chronological order, in terms of when the movie was released.
Mm-hmm.
Never done that before, but I thought it would be appropriate and fun to do it for an actor season. It's our first actor season.
Yeah.
Haven't done that before. A little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've been going through his filmography for the last couple of weeks and managed to get it down to 8. If you want to see that full lineup, then it's available on our Patreon as a free member. You don't have to be a paying member, but if you want to see it, it's over there.
But we'd like you more if you were.
Well, yeah, of course. We'd like you more if you paid us.
Not that there's any sort of favouritism going on, but if there were.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is first because this is chronological and this is 1988?
Yeah, 1988.
But what made you choose the film itself?
Before we get our teeth stuck into the movie,
Oh, see what you did there.
I'm going to attempt to, on each episode, find 3 facts about Nicolas Cage, confirm that they are actually correct, hopefully from the horse's mouth.
Okay.
In this case, the horse being Nicolas Cage.
The man himself, yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine that's quite difficult to do because there must be so much floating around that's absolute bollocks but sounds like it could be true.
Yeah.
And the inverse must be true as well. Like there must be so much that's wildly nonsensical but is actual fact.
Yeah. It's going to be one, like if you did a Would I Lie to You and you did 3 Nicolas Cage facts.
Impossible.
Impossible to tell which one's
Yeah.
which one's true and which one's fake. So yeah, I'm going to try and find 24 facts that are actual facts and not just internet nonsense.
Okay.
3 per episode. So I've got 3 here for this one just to get us going. Now, a lot of it, I imagine, if you're a film fan, you probably know a lot of these already, but just to sort of wet our Cage...
Wet our whistles.
Wet our Cage whistles. So, you know Nicolas Cage is a Coppola.
Yep.
He changed his name from Coppola to Cage. Do you know why he did that?
Because he went forward in time and saw Megalopolis and thought, I don't want to be associated with this bag of shit. And then went back in time and changed his name.
Yes, that's exactly...
Is it?
Yeah,
Am I right?
That's exactly why, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Welcome to The Rock.
Here we go.
And welcome to our second movie in our Coming of Cage season.
Oh, you're sticking with that, are you?
Yeah, I think that we should just call it that.
Okay.
We haven't done any of the artwork for the episodes yet on for social media. Oh, have you?
Yeah, I started.
Call it Coming of Cage. Don't call it Nicolas Cage. Coming of Cage. I like that. You came up with it, and I think we should stick with it in the marketing material.
The marketing material.
Yeah.
I'll get on with our branding team, shall I?
Yeah, set up a meeting. We can blue sky some ideas.
All right, yeah.
I'll order some croissants.
We'll do a meeting that could have been an email.
Yeah, exactly. That's what meetings are, aren't
yeah.
they? Unnecessary things that you do that could have been discussed in an email or even a telephone call.
A succinct email usually as well.
Page me
Yeah.
me later, and we'll get onto this with our team.
Page me in 1996.
Speaking of which, today we're talking Nicolas Cage's first film in his iconic action trilogy in the 90s.
Oh, it's known as his action trilogy, is it?
Yeah. The Rock.
What, Con Air and Face Off?
Yeah.
Okay, even I know that.
Yeah.
I guess it is iconic.
It is iconic, especially if you're an action fan, especially if you were born in the 80s and you came of age in the 90s.
And own a penis.
If you own a penis, that helps, definitely, yeah. It doesn't have to be attached to your body. You can
But it
just
helps.
Carry it around in a briefcase, that would do. As
Yeah.
long as you have a penis somewhere on your persons, I think you'll know that information.
Yeah.
For us, this is a film of seconds. Now,
Oh.
when while we were watching the film, we'll get into the specifics of it.
Mm-hmm.
But Claire Forlani's in this,
Yeah.
and you said to me, "This is our second Claire Forlani movie."
Well,
I think I looked up to the ceiling and started scratching my head, and I couldn't think of what it was.
have you figured it out?
No.
Okay, so it's technically speaking our second Tony Todd movie. I am counting Candyman.
Mm.
It's our second Bokeem Woodbine movie.
Mm-hmm.
The first being
Freeway,
Freeway.
which was released in...
Was it 1996?
Yeah.
Why do I think that's 1994?
I don't know.
Because I'm incorrect, I guess.
It was 1996.
And it's our second Claire Forlani movie.
Yeah. So what is it? What's the other one?
What is usually the answer?
Well, like Meet Joe Black.
No. We've never covered Meet Joe Black.
never seen-
Nobody remembers that movie. Brad Pitt doesn't remember being in that movie.
Okay.
when you ask me questions and you say what's likely to be the answer, what is it always?
I know what it is. Oh Lord!
It took you long enough.
Of course, Claire Filani, she began her career, didn't she? Or it was early on in her career when she received the great news that she was going to be part of the Police Academy franchise.
Yeah.
For Police Academy 7 Mission to Moscow,
Mm-hmm.
which is praised by many as being the strongest entry in a Police Academy franchise.
Said no one ever.
It's got Ron Perlman in it. Captain Harris in a tutu.
Oh, well. Yeah. Classic.
No Proctor, though.
Classic material.
No Proctor, and that's the only problem with that movie.
I'm sure.
Of course it's Police Academy 7. Oh, I was racking my brains.
We'll get to everything eventually. There'll be like season 396 when it's just you talking to me, except I'm a brain in a jar being voiced by AI.
You'll be a brain in a jar being voiced by AI.
And you'll be a doddery old man.
No, I'll be a digital version of myself.
Like Black Mirror style.
I'll still be alive, but I plan to upload my consciousness as it is to the cloud, and then you'll be able to podcast with my digital version, and I can just play Gran Turismo.
Oh, what?
That's my plan. I'm training it at the moment.
I don't like this. So I still have to work?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I'm doing the legwork now, so I don't have to work later. Think of it as a pension, but like a digital consciousness pension.
A digital pension.
Yeah.